Their intention to rule rests with the annihilation of consciousness. We have been lulled into a trance. They have made us indifferent to ourselves, to others. We are focused only on our own gain. Please understand, they are safe as long as they are not discovered. That is their primary method of survival. Keep us asleep, keep us selfish, keep us sedated.
Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man at your services. How are you all? We're all doing very, very well. Now, this is a wee video before the big video coming later on. But I was sitting in the pub, oh yeah, Kello Surpriso! Sitting in the pub and perusing social media, as you do, because we're grown-ups, we're adults, and we do what the kids are doing. You sit there and you've got your whiskies or you've got your pints, you've got your whatever, and you're sitting there and, you know, some people are conversing, but the phone is in their hand. They could be in their 70s, their 80s, they've still got a phone in their hand. It could be an old Nokia, but they're trying to keep up with the kids, you know. And so, but, you know, I've got a message here. Try to reply to it and all that, like. So we're all doing it, we're all guilty of it. And some of us, I use YouTube, of course, as you may have noticed. So I like it. I like Facebook. I do not like or understand Instagram. I don't. Apparently I'm on it. And some of the things I put on Facebook go straight to Instagram. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't give two shits about Instagram. And I give not even one single scrap, not one morsel of turd for TikTok. Turd doc. I don't do a damn thing with TikTok at all. Maybe I should. I could have made millions out of this, I suppose. But anyway, so I'm in the pub and everyone is like on their phones. And I thought, well, I'm doing a big video tonight, with something which is behind you guys, it's sitting in a big box behind you guys right there, and you're going to see it later. It shall be unleashed. And a few whiskies, and I'm just, you know, perusing. And what struck me was the amount, oh God. Before I go into it, those of you with longer memories than probably I have, I did occasionally the magazine edition on the Kilt-Man channel, and it would be about the current affairs, the things happening today, yesterday, things that could be happening tomorrow, next week. And I would try to put a big spin on things, you know, make it a bit more fun, but very often it wasn't much fun. And then things happened, not last year but the year before, war, and so it made it difficult to say the things I wanted to say. So, and people were getting cancelled left, right and centre. So I thought, God, just one word said wrong, or one word in a sentence can get you cancelled and threatened with, you know, and I mean literally. Thought, fuck that then. I mean, I'm not afraid of nobody, but I want to keep the channel going. You know, that's the main thing. So I thought, I better stop this because I'm going to go too far. But I've kept up with all current events, and you know, and many of you do know me in real life, and also message me from around the world, and we have discourse and we talk about all these things, and we're all collectively on the same page. But you all understand why I can't do it. I can't make it public, my feelings about certain things. And God, I want to, although God has no place in my thoughts. But anyway, so I was perusing all this shit on my phone. Oh, I'll do a little thing for Facebook, you know, about what I'm going to unbox later, a little sort of forthcoming sort of thing. But when you're on Facebook, you're confronted by, you know, just sheets and pages and endless scrolls of other people's stuff. And what struck me, and I know in that magazine edition, I did mention this one time as a peeve of the week. Well, it's the fucking peeve of my life now, unless you count Keir Starmer and the Labour Party. Oops, it just slipped out. I'm sorry about that. I could try and bring the words back in, but no, No, they've escaped now to impregnate others. And it's memes. Memes! Not even sure what meme means, but it's like, what I interpret a meme as being, it's someone who's sitting there and like, oh, I've got nothing else to do. I'm going to put a picture on of a hero, a warrior, a beast, a monster, and I'm going to say, me when this happens, me when someone says this to me, me when I hear this, and that's meant to be them. Well, excuse me, pardonnez-moi, but that ain't you. The very fact that you're doing it on Facebook and putting a picture of something which you are clearly not, like, you know, me when the Christians knock at my door and try to tell me about the Bible, and like, and there's a big countenance of Odin there, you know, and that's meant to be you, is it? Yeah, you're Odin. Yeah, absolute. You know what you are is a wanker. No, you're a wanker. It's as simple as that. And I fucking hate it. It's the most lazy, dizzy-ass shit fight back I've ever encountered. Completely cowardly. It's just, I'm on my phone. There's a meme. And they haven't done it themselves. Oh, no, someone else. God, multiple layers removed around the world has done it, maybe several years ago. And it's still floating around. Oh, I've got that. Yeah, me when someone knocks at my door with a package that's not for me, and they're there with like Thor's hammer. Oh, fuck off. You're not like that at all. I mean, some of them are jokey, which I think is fine. The jokey ones are dead obviously jokey, and that's the sort of thing that I would do. But I think you'll find, if you go on my Facebook, you'll find that the pictures of the things I put on, it's me. I'm sitting there in a pub, or I'm pissing about on the streets. I'm leaping over someone's wall. I'm doing a fucking cartwheel in a kilt, but I'm taking the piss out of myself. I may be trying to have a bit of fun, but I'm also, it's self-deprecating. People need to learn to do that these days. They don't self-deprecate. Those of you out there, sadly, loads of these meme artists, not the mime artists, the meme artists are out there going, what does that mean? Self-deprecation. That sounds rude. Is that Neil Gaiman? You know, is that Diddy? You know. No. It means taking the piss out of yourself. Just letting yourself go. Look, I don't take anything seriously. Here's me having a laugh. That's what it means. Oh, I fell over there, but oh, that's just me all over, isn't it? But no. These knee-jerk fucking little thumb-flicky knobheads, like me when you call round at my house and like you say I'm from the Tories or I'm from Labour. This is me, and you're a raging bull coming towards them. No, you're fucking not. And notice how I didn't mention Trump in any of this, but the oh dear God, love him or loathe him, I really don't care what you think. But if you've got an opinion, don't Shanghai someone else's opinion. Whether it's Biden or fucking whoever, Republic, Democrats, who gives a shit? The thing is, you are not saying what you genuinely feel. You're using someone else's blurbiage and putting, your little thing on it, like me when this happens. You've got like a picture there, and you've written in me when this happens, or you've just took the whole thing lock, stock and barrel, and it just says in the picture, in the meme, me when you do this, me when I hear this, me when you confront me with this. It's absolute bollocks. I fucking hate it with a vengeance. You've got an opinion, share it. Oh, but you can't share your opinion now because you'll be cancelled. Yes, and there's the vicious irony. Of course, I know. But, freedom of speech is still, it's marginally allowed. Marginally. But the amount of things that I've seen on Facebook, well, I don't look anywhere else, which have been really volatile, massively anti-Trump and massively anti anti-Muslim, anti-immigrants, anti-this, anti-that, anti-uncle. The whole fucking family hierarchy is there. It has been really, amazing in its tsunami of hatred. A lot of you know my opinions, which I ain't saying right now, but what gets my goat, if you say that stuff and you believe it, then hats off to you, because you've got the courage of your convictions. So long as you've written it yourself. And you can always see when someone's written it themselves, because people are lazy. They copy and paste stuff all the time, or they share. If you believe this, you'll share it with 79 of your friends. Fuck off. I might believe it, but I can't be arsed being coerced by your little pathetic little rebellion, which means nothing to nobody except for yourself. And you're sitting there like, oh no, I've done my bit. Yeah, I've done my bit. And you're waiting for all the little comments. Oh yeah, and all the likes and the thumbs up and the loves. You fucking pathetic piece of shit. It really does make my blood boil, because you're nothing. You're putting it out there that you are committed, and like, I've got an opinion. You haven't. You nicked someone else's opinion and you put your name on it. Well, I'm using it because I can't formulate my own arguments. I have no brain power to deliver my own ideas or opinions on anything at all. I'll just nick that. Like, it looks good, and it makes me look good to the people that I want to follow me. Useless. You're just sacks of shite, you really are. And it really annoys me. You may have noticed. I've had a good day. I'm not annoyed about anything at all, apart from this. And I have gone on about this, sorry. I've got something stuck in my front tooth. And it's bugging the hell out of me. You got that, and it's like, haha. You put your tongue around and it goes around the back of your tooth. Ha, you can't get me. No. It's doing all that. And you go, I'll catch you around the other side. I haven't got it yet. How annoying is that? Have another swig of this stuff. I'm playing John Carpenter's score for They Live. A film about the stupidity of the masses, the sheepleness of people and mankind, to fall for political bullshit and high polite 1% elite, who will rule over all of us. Oh no, you've said that. Algorithms are going to come sparking up now. He said the elite. I haven't said some other words which I could have just said there, which would have get me flagged up. Isn't it daft? I mean, George Orwell wrote about this, and his version, as horrendous and horrific as it may have seemed, is nothing compared to what's genuinely happening. Hey, and I'm not going, oh, Kilt-Man, you're on a conspiracy. No, I'm not. It's happening. Freedom of speech is being eroded day by day, minute by minute, with bogus laws to not address the very things they're meant to address. They find other excuses to, you can't show nasty things on, internet, tinternet, because that makes people mad, makes them go out and commit crimes. It doesn't. Massively proven with the video nasty purge. Massively looked into. If someone wants to go and hurt someone, they're going to go and hurt someone. Oh, but you can't have knives. Oh, knives should be banned altogether. No knives. Oh, but kitchens, restaurants. Oh, shit. And many of the latest knife crimes have been committed with kitchen knives. Yeah. But no, we're going to be more strict on online sales of knives. Yes, that's what we're going to do. You've got to go through several checks before you can buy a knife. And then it gets delivered to your door. You've got to prove that you are, who you say you are, and you are over the age of 18. Many criminals who commit knife crime are over the age of 18. Many, again, what word do you use? Ideological terrorists. It's a genuine word, and these people commit acts of terror. So they are terrorists. And not using zombie knives. They're using fucking samurai swords. They're not. They're using what they can get their hands on very quickly and easily. Kitchen knives, screwdrivers, box cutters. I'm afraid that's what they do. Can you ban all those? But no. What government does, the government, no. We don't address the root cause of integration. We don't address that at all. And like this whole huge influx of people who don't follow, a certain country's politics, beliefs, faiths, and ideologies, and customs, and rules, and regulations. No, they don't think about that. No. What they do is we must cut down on things online. It makes people go mad and commit murders. We must ban the sale of knives. Oh, but again, as I said before, if you can't get a knife online or from your drug dealing mate, then you just go to your mum and dad's or your own kitchen drawer and like, oh, look at that. Michael Myers, here I come. Well, we did a big segue into that, didn't we? But it's all about the same thing. There's a massive, huge overdrive of these memes about immigration and how the law is not doing its job, which we know it isn't. But instead of actually addressing these things, which the politicians don't do themselves, admittedly, so politics is just soapbox memes, avoiding questions to an art form. How to avoid a direct question from a journalist or reporter. And ah, stuttery stammer, and just evade and spend 5 minutes talking complete bullshit, but don't answer the question asked to you. If I was asking questions on TV, well, it wouldn't last long because the TV broadcasting standards would not allow it. I'd be like, look, you there, before I ask you any questions, if you mention, this is to the Labour Party right now, if you mention about the X amount of billion black hole that the Tories left for you, which you knew about because you had a shadow fucking chancellor, you knew everything about it. So don't give me that shit, you didn't know about it. Well, so all the things we've got voted in on the manifesto, and you haven't done any of them. In fact, you've reversed them and made things a million times worse. But no, but we didn't know what we were getting hold of, and it was worse than we thought of. No, you knew what it was going to be. I would say, before I ask you any questions, I want to say to you now, don't mention that fucking black hole ever again. Don't mention it. To whatever minister it's going to be, don't mention it. Just sit there and answer the questions I'm asking you directly. What are you going to do about this? Why didn't you go public about that? And a lot of you know what I'm talking around here. That's the way it goes. Lies, memes, and bogus propaganda. The meme for little individuals like myself, like a lot of you guys, this is how I feel about things. I am Odin, I am, a British bulldog. I am this, I am that, and this is what I will do, but you won't do it. You won't do it. It's rhetoric and it's crap. If you're gonna do it, fucking do it. There's ways and means of making your genuine feelings known. But just sitting there on Facebook and going, oh, that's me. I go, oh, 39 likes. Oh, fuck off. Pathetic. You're pathetic. It means nothing. It means nothing at all. And I just think it's a disastrously ridiculous way of conducting any kind of debate at all in today's society. But that's what social media does. Which is why it's never going to go. Which is why they're never going to clamp down on violent extremes on social media. You shouldn't be able to access this. Well, you can't stop them. It's going to be there somewhere. Someone's going to find it. You can't clamp down on multi-fucking-billion, gazillion-dollar companies and organizations and platforms which own the world. And they pull the purse strings of all you politicians. Funny how you seem to forget that, but that's what they're doing. Because you're in their pocket. And you fucking know that. You lying, hypocritical twats. But no, this all stemmed from watching people, sheeple. There was a party of people there sitting right opposite me. I was on my Jack Jones. I hadn't gone to my usual two boozers, my usual daily two boozers. I'd gone further afield, but I still go there a lot. And I was sitting there, and there was a bit of sport on TV when I had my earphones in, and I thought, like, I'm doing a video on what's behind you guys, and I'm going to do that. And I was playing music. I'd watched the film True Grit in the afternoon. True Grit, 1969. John Wayne, Kim Darby. Excellent classic movie. I love it to bits. I've played the music to it many times on the channel. Yes, Joel and Ethan Coen did a remake with Jeff Bridges, which is great, but it is just the exact same fucking movie. So we talk about Nosferatu. Hey, and there he is. There's Big Tash there. And that's one of the memes as well. Like it was like, oh, what was it now? There was it was like a big sort of fangs chowing down on someone's neck. It said me when someone quizzes me on Nosferatu's Tash. Oh really? Oh fuck off. This is what it is. It's kind of funny. I mean, okay, that's not the best example, but it was just part and parcel of, and I saw that today, part and parcel of this sort of whole panoply of ridiculous memes. But I was sitting there, I watched True Grit, and I put a cavalry jacket on. I know there's no one cavalry wise in True Grit, but it's a great film, and I love John Wayne. Yes, it's politics. Yeah, I know. See, it all comes back to it. It all goes back to politics. And my mother, the actress, hated John Wayne. Hated him, not because of his politics, but she didn't think he was a good actor. My mum acted on stage and screen and TV, big screen a couple of times, and she knew her stuff, and she never liked John Wayne. And I know many people that say the same sort of thing. I mean, can't act. He's just the Duke. He just plays himself. Well, I'm afraid you're wrong. If you can play yourself through, 70, 80 different movies, it's more than that, in fact. And when you're a stoic, taciturn, gruff, frontier guy, and then you can see his heart break, and he shows it with his eyes. He did it in the 30s and 40s, and he did it throughout the 50s, 60s, and into the 70s. And he's brilliant. Yeah, there's a lot of naff movies there, a lot of vain, egotistical projects he put in. The Alamo, Green Berets, but mostly fabulous stuff. And me and my dad used to sit and watch, John Wayne movies and loved them. In fact, we lost my wife's dad, so my father-in-law, Big Bob. We lost him before Christmas, a week and a half before we lost Roxy the Wonder Dog, and we only managed to have his funeral last week. And so it took ages to get it all sorted out. And we have pictures of him, and where they are in the movie room, got a big photograph and a portrait of him. Well, I put a picture of him. Well, I turned it round, and I got my dad's painted portrait, and we sat and watched True Grit, and the three of us together, because I knew Big Bob loved westerns and loved John Wayne. My dad loved John Wayne. I love John Wayne. We sat there and watched True Grit. And, politics and the bullshit of this world right now, be damned. We had a damn good time watching it. Varmints, miscreants, ne'er-do-wells. Well, you're gonna get fucking bookshots up your ass. Fill your hands, you son of a bitch. And you're gonna get taken down by the righteous law and justice, which is what doesn't happen these days. But no, don't worry about that, because you've got memes. You can use your memes to fight back, which mean nothing to anybody apart from your little brethren. Oh, I like that. And all those ones who like it go and nick it and do it themselves. Oh, well, Kilt-Man, but that's a rebellion. The more people that do it, the bigger the groundswell. No. A picture from a movie, which is clearly not you or any of the people who are doing it, means absolutely shite all in the grand scheme of things. I got confronted by so many of these, and I was like, really? Is anyone I know on Facebook, and I know fucking thousands, is anybody on Facebook who's not going to use one of these memes? Jesus Christ, grow up. If you've got a point to make, he says pointing, if you've got a point to make, you write it down in your own words. Type it in. Right there, write it down. Don't just fucking take a picture which you found off Tinternet. Like, this is how I feel about things. Say what you feel. Now, I might talk around things there, but I think you guys know what I felt about a lot of stuff there. You've got to be careful. You've got to box. You shouldn't have to, but I'm afraid the world is what it is right now, and the world is wrong. Hugely wrong. The world has gone right up its own fucking arse and come out with all sorts of shit, and it's a war against reality. The woke world, yes. Oh no, right, that's it. He's used the word woke. I unsubscribe. He's a bastard. No, he's evil. Should be cancelled. Oh, fuck you. That's what you think. You can fuck right off anyway. I don't give two shits about you. Woke has took over every single institution. The leftist side has took over everything. Permeated society to its nth degree. You're not. Trump was like, look, in the US now, there's two sexes, two genders, male and female. That's it. See what you like about Trump. He's right about that. I think so. Put your own country first. He's right about that. Stop spending billions to other countries who have got such messes of their own establishments and societies. Why are we going to pay for them when our own country is in a fucking disarray? You know what I mean? Veterans on the streets, punishing OAPs, cutting their winter fuel bills, taxing farmers, the very people that fucking feed us. They feed us. You're going to make them worse. Taxing the military as well now. So you die in service. Your family are now going to be taxed. So you've given your life for a country which has turned its back on you. Politically wise, it's turned its back on you and hung you out to dry, which is what they do anyway. You see what I'm getting at? Why are we doing this? Why are we falling for it? One thing is they're terrified, because they're terrified of the amount of people that, freedom of speech, shutting pubs down. Yeah, people talk in pubs. They talk in pubs. Well, they used to. Now they sit on their fucking phones. I'm doing a meme here. What meme have you got there? Oh, that's a good one. Can you share that with me? And have you seen this one? Let's all do this. But they don't like people talking in pubs, because when people get together and talk away from the spying eye, they talk about politics, the weather a lot, a bit of nookie, movies, sport, but they talk about what's happening in the world. And once people get talking about what's happening in the world, the real truisms come out, and everyone's on the same. If you're working class, because if you're not working class, you're not drinking in the same pubs that I'm drinking in, and that's the majority of people. People start talking and ideas get spread, and that's how rebellions, revolutions take hold. And they don't like that at all. Hence COVID and lockdown and all that. Yeah, and they don't look. I've done videos on this ad nauseum, and I didn't want to go down this road at all. I didn't. So I'm gonna suddenly. What have I done to my head? I'm gonna suddenly sidetrack myself. I'm gonna deviate from this path I'm going down, because it weren't what I was going to. Because I've got someone over there to unbox, and we'll have a lot of fun with that. No memes necessary. But you can feel free to comment below. The good thing about YouTube is that you can't comment and put a meme in there. But your memes. If it's a bit of fun, it's fun. I don't use them myself at all. I take a picture of myself and I'll put a bit of maybe verbiage in there, a bit of dialogue or whatever. But it's all that thing I said before, self-deprecating. It's having a bit of fun. It's meant to make you laugh, everybody laugh. I'm poking fun at my own persona, you know, and like, that's what you should do. If you've got a real beef about things, just fucking say it. Just come out right and say it, you know. Don't nick someone else's image of, you know, it's so mass regurgitated that it means nothing. It's just like, oh fucking hell. But all the other people go, I'm gonna say that. Where'd you go with it? Nowhere. Because it's a piece of shit. Anyway, there you go, folks. That's a mini rant, a meme rant off me chest. I'll be back very shortly. I need to eat some scram first, and I'll be back with the real meat and bones of tonight's videology. You know. So, in the meantime, in this ever like meme yourself silly in between time, please keep it Kilty, keep it Celtic, and I'm going to see you all. Seriously, folks, don't do it. You've got a point to make your point. Say what you feel. Don't be afraid to do that. It's serious now. Don't be afraid to do it. Just leaping on someone's meme bandwagon is not making your point at all. It's just people, because most people don't even bloody look at it. You know, they're like, oh, fucking hell, here we go, another meme. Nah. But then you've got the other huge mob who's going, it's great, and it's bullshit. I'm out of here.